At the moment, we are an online base. Okay? This is the space for meditation lovers from around the world. So wherever you are, okay, if you can make time to join this live Zoom meeting, it's gonna be hosting here every Saturday, 7 to 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, all year round. Every Saturday, feel free to stop by and feel free to invite friends and family, anyone who may benefit from this activity. Feel free to let them know and let them join us. We start this journey at the beginning of this year in the January 1st. And we have come to the 36 weeks of this meditation session. So it's quite amazing and interesting journey as more and more people start getting to know how to meditate and getting to feel comfortable about meditation practice. And that means today is Saturday the 3rd of September, right? So we have October, November and December. So it's less than 4 months until the end of this year. So if you have been practicing meditation for quite some time, at the beginning of this year up to this moment, that means we have gone through 35 weeks together by now. So meditation is a journey. It's a journey of peace. It's a journey of happiness. Whether you are new, know nothing about meditation, okay, this is a perfect place for you to start to know and start to sit and practice meditation together. And if you already know how to meditate, again, this space is just a perfect place for you to be more disciplined, to find a more mindful friend to hang out with, and then enjoy meditation together once a week. So on the weekday, you meditate on your own to see what happened Monday to Friday, and then Saturday you join this community to share your experience, and perhaps we can learn something from each other to make our meditation better, okay, to have a better experience, to deepening your understanding and your meditation experience. Okay, hello Geraldine, you have Macy here, James, welcome, Catherine, Linda, Rochelle, Lindsay, okay, and Peters, Teddy, Steve, and Donna. Okay, hello Donna. Okay, so welcome everyone. Okay, if you are new, again, this is a perfect place for you to get to know how to meditate or just to hang out with a good friend. My name is Venerable Narongchai. I'm going to be your host for tonight. In fact, I have been hosting this project since the beginning of this year, and I plan to dedicate my time and energy for this community at least for 1 full year, and then we go from there. And that means 3 more months to go. Okay, and hopefully everyone still enjoy and looking for more space and time to meditate together for the next year as well. And this month is another month that me and myself, my monk's brother, we have ordination program for the foreigner, people who want to be a monk and practice meditation as a monk. So they sign up online and they come to Thailand and they seek for ordination and training for 1 month. And the project start the 1st of this month already. So now many of them are here. They're getting excited about the journey, and the ordination will be taking place on this coming up next Saturday. So one of the things that I realized that is a gentleman from Norway. He got himself ordained last 2 months. He know nothing much about Buddhism, but he feel like being a monk would help him to find the purpose of life and help him to practice meditation better. He has been struggling with life here and there. He's young, good looking, good educated, highly educated, but still looking for the meaning of life, that life is not so fulfilling. So he come to Thailand and he seek for ordination, and he joined the ordination and training 1 full month. And that month have changed his life. The way he see the world, the way he understand himself is in a deeper dimension, in different dimension that he never thought that he can look at the world through different lens, to be more peace, more calm, and more loving kindness, more compassion towards others. So something happened in his mind when he meditated for 1 full month. So here the structure is very simple. The monk get up early in the morning, 4:30, and go for the morning chanting around 5 o'clock until 6:30, and then the monks go for alms round in the village to get the food and come back having breakfast. Okay, and then 9:30 to 11 we have a late morning meditation session. So everyone will go to the meditation room and meditate together another 1 hour and a half before lunch, and then we join lunch together from 11:30 to around 12:30, and that's it. Monk eat only 2 meals a day, and when we eat less, we feel that the body is light, feel more energetic. Like myself, I turn myself toward a more vegan, have less and less meat in the past couple months, and I feel the result is amazing. The body feel very light, feel energetic. Every time I finish my meal, I can go back to meditate right away. I don't need to take time to digest because the food that I eat, it's very light. It's very soft and easy to digest. And I just recently have my blood test, and again, the result of the blood test turned out amazing. Okay, all the cholesterol, all the bad LDL fat is gone. So the body regain the physical strength just going through this eating habit. And that's one thing we pay attention. So it allowing us to have a long session of meditation much better when we have less food in the body. But having less food should also mean that we have enough food to carry on the training throughout the day, so we don't get hungry in the evening. And evening again, we meet 6:30 for the evening chanting, and then late evening meditation until 8:30 to or 9 p.m. and then everyone go back to bed around 10. So the structure like this every single day. We wake up on time, we eat breakfast and lunch on time, we meditate on time, and then we go to bed on time every single day. And this changed pretty much the whole game, okay, for someone who randomly eat whenever he wants, who randomly go to bed whenever he wants, who wake up whenever he wants. When he joined the training like this, the gentleman start feeling that the body has changed, okay, to be more energetic, more relaxed. And when the body relaxes, it's not so difficult to relax the mind, to still the mind when it's time for meditation. So he found something in the peace inside his mind, and then he was thinking of one of his close friends. So he asked me if he can come back next ordination, which is this month, with his close friends. He will come with him. And I was thinking that, oh, okay, why not? If you can come back, please come back. Because in the past, we usually don't have anyone who come back and reordain, okay, for the next batch right away. In this case, he went back home, okay, to Europe, and come back with his friends, his close friends. So both of them flew together to Thailand, and now both of them are here because he wants his friend to experience the inner peace that he has achieved through the meditation practice. And he said learning from the monk is something special, is something unique. And when you hang out with a good friend, a monk's brother, like-minded people who love to meditate, and that's even more, the energy is special. When you meditate in such a crowd in that room, you feel a positive vibration, you feel the rhythm that help you to soften your mind, to calm your mind much better than you meditate alone. And that's something he suggests his friend to come with him, and both of them will be ordaining together. And that's something I feel very special. You see, having good friends is accountable for 100% of spiritual life and the worldly life. Imagine that if you have more good friends in your life. Good friends are the friends who are always standing by to support us. When we're feeling down, when we unhappy, we can turn ourselves to these kind of people. They will be there to support us no matter what happened into our life. And when we are success, on something, graduation, getting married, or whatever it is, so these good friends again will be there and ready to celebrate, okay, ready for the party, ready to happy with us, rejoice in our success, rejoice in our good deeds or merit that we are having. So one good friend is never been enough, but one bad friend in our life is more than enough. Just one person that give us headache, this is more than enough to give us trouble for a lifetime. But having one good friend never been enough. So the more the merrier to have more of that. They accountable. The Buddha said, good friend is accountable for 100% in your spiritual life. And to me, I think it should be included in the worldly life as well. Because good friends always bring value into our life. They're inspiring us, okay, instead of expiring us. So having more of them is always the blessing into our life. So how many good friends do you have? If you look around, do you have more than 5? Do you have more than 10? Do you have plenty of them? If the answer is a lot, that is good. You are a fortunate person, because it's not so easy to find good friends, sincere friends into our life. If you do have them, make sure you cement your relationship with them. Make sure you have them, okay, for the rest of your life. Take good care of each other, okay. And again, when I look back to myself, with the monks brothers here, we ordain not for money. This lifestyle is not for materialism. It's for letting go. It's for going inwardly into ourselves to get to know who we are, what we want in life, and how to find peace and happiness in life, and if we define this, how can we deepening it? How can we go as deep as possible to the realm of inner peace according to the teaching of the Buddha? So people who ordain, we basically looking for the same thing, and that is why it's not so difficult to find good friends in these monastic communities. And that's the beauty of this special community. Okay, unlike in the outside world, okay, it's the world of material things, it's the world of success, achievement. Okay, you have to go to the race to win more success and win more friends and things like that. So it's quite headache, and that is why life in the outside world, when comparing life in the outside world and life as the monk, when a man ordained, he see the difference and he realized that wow, this is a simple lifestyle. The lifestyle that not many people are aware that it exists, and not many people have a chance to actually be one of them. So I have no surprise when this young boy wants to come back with his friend and show his friend this kind of lifestyle that maybe you should explore, and it may help you to get to know who you are and what you want in life when you hang out with this group of people or this monk's brother. And then it helps you to meditate better and find the inner peace inside yourself. Okay, and not just know how to meditate. The structure of the monk's life helps people to cultivate a lot of good habits. Okay, within 30 days, if those people really submit to the training, because they have to wake up early. The monk cannot be lazy. No one allowed to wake up at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. It's impossible. Okay, there will be the alarm clock every morning, 4:30. Everyone have to wake up, go to the bathroom, get dressed, show for the morning chanting. And go. If you keep doing this, okay, be on time every single day for 30 days, and that's a lot of things gonna change. Okay, your habit-wise, your energy-wise gonna change, and that help people to be a better person, to be more mindful person, and to have a good meditation experience. That's the goal. One of the goals in the trainings. Okay, so here again, the journey of this meditation is 1 full year. During the weekday, you meditate on your own, and if I can suggest, okay, people ask me, Luang Pi, what would be the minimum time that I should sit during the week? Someone said, can I sit 5 minutes? Can I sit 10 minutes? Can I sit 15 minutes? Well, in general, okay, you can start off with 5 minutes first, but make it a habit. Do it every day, 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes after you wake up, 5 minutes before you go to bed. It's okay. Okay, but ideally, okay, if I can suggest, I like to say 30 minutes. You sit 30 minutes straight in one session, in one day. Can be before bed, can be after you wake up, but make sure you sit straight for 30 minutes. There's a big difference between sitting 10 minutes 3 times and sitting 30 minutes 1 time in one session. It's not the same. Okay, at the beginning, if meditation is new to you, you feel like, oh, 30 minutes, I don't have that time. Okay, start from 10 minutes. But you said go for 30 minutes. But eventually, if you can sit for 30 minutes straight in one session, you will see the difference. Okay, why is that? Simply because it's not easy for the mind to come back and stay still in 10 minutes. This is the fact. Human mind is everywhere. It's a wandering element. It thinks a lot. It thinks all day long. It stays outside all day long. The moment we wake up, the mind stays outside. It goes after something all the time. And in the evening, before we go to bed, the mind is still outside. If we set time for meditate before we go to bed, which is, is good, I suggest, okay, to clear your mind, to cleanse your mind before you go to bed. In that time that you sit, you will realize that, wow, is in that 30 minutes, it's not right away for the mind to come back and stay inside the body for 30 minutes. Sometimes it takes 25 minutes to welcome the mind to stay still in the body. In that 30 minutes, it takes 75% of the time already to kind of cleanse the mind, to kind of slowly welcome the mind. And another 25% is about purification of the mind, because the mind already come back and stay still. So the longer the mind stays still inside, the more purification process, okay, to take place. That is why in that 10 minutes, if you sit 10 minutes, that 10 minutes you pretty much dealing with cleansing the mind and let go the thought. Okay, try to relax, try to stay comfortable. You are fighting with the thought in the initial phase. But if you sit for 30 minutes, okay, you give yourself a longer time to slow down, and then the mind can be still. Just like you have this glass of water, right? If the water is murky or muddy, you have to set the glass on the floor and let it stay still. Sometimes 5 minutes is not enough. Maybe it takes 30 minutes for all the settlement to settle down, and then the water is getting clearer and clearer. Then you start seeing what inside the glass. Same thing with the mind. You need to allow the mind some time to sit there doing nothing. Meditation is the art of doing nothing. Really, it is doing nothing. Doing nothing means not falling asleep, but doing nothing with a wakeful mind, with alert mind, with awareness, full awareness of what's going on. Where is my mind now? Is it still? Am I feel comfortable? What am I experiencing at the moment? Okay, and come back to the neutral state of mind and allow, okay, the inner experience to unfold by itself. This is really the art of doing nothing. From day one until the day that you realize the inner peace inside your mind, it's just simply doing nothing. Just come back to the seat and sit, okay, continue to sit, make it a habit, okay. That's the idea of meditation. So what we learn from here is 30 minutes to me is ideal, okay. As a lay people, I believe you can find 30 minutes. If you really love meditation, if you really want to see the result and progress, okay, set goal for 30 minutes every day. You have been doing well, okay, in the past, okay, here and there, 10 minutes, 5 minutes during the day. That's good, keep on doing it. But set some spot during the day for 30 minutes. Just turn off the phone. This is the time that you deserve. In 24 hours, we have time for everyone in the world. Can you make 30 minutes for yourself? The answer should be yes, right? Okay, you cannot do a good thing or love people if you don't take care of yourself well. Okay, you must know how to love yourself, nurture your mind, and then you can share that love and that compassion toward people around you. So start from yourself first. Stick with 30-minute session. In here, in my environment, everyone here in my life circle, in this monastery, both monk and the lay staff, everyone must meditate at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours a day. 2 hours is the minimum requirement. No matter how busy you are, no matter who you are senior monk, junior monk, you just ordained. We follow the same policy to meditate 2 hours each day. Some monks can do 1 hour after in the morning and 1 hour before going to bed. It's okay, 2 hours a day. Some monk may make 30 minutes 4 times a day because he may have a hard time to find 2 hours straight, because monks have to work too. Okay, you may think that, oh, monks have nothing to do and stay in the wood, and so they have time all day to meditate. For some monks, yes, okay, that's the reason why some people ordain, just want to find a place to meditate. But in my case and my team here, we have work to do. We help people to ordain. We teach meditation for both lay people and for the monk. I also teach the Dhamma class online as well. So we have a lot of responsibility. But no matter what, we want to make sure that we meditate at least 2 hours a day. For me, 2 hours, I feel comfortable already. In this rain retreat, I'm looking at 5 to 6 hours, and that's something I have been working on it. Okay, it's been going well so far. Okay, and how do I find such 6 hours to meditate during this, a lot of responsibility that I have to take care of the people, take care of the place. There's so many things. So I find out that early morning is the best. No one can bother you the moment you wake up. So the early you wake up, the more time you have for yourself before breakfast, right? So my day start around 4:30. So 4:30 to 7:30, 3 hours, I already have that in my pocket. I already achieved the first 2 or 3 hours, okay, of my meditation goal right at the moment that I wake up. I'm done. I got 2-3 hours already in my pocket, and then the rest of the day we can find time here and there. And before bed, another 1 hour, and that's 4 hours already. Okay, a piece of cake. And in the past few weeks, I skip breakfast, and that's even better. I eat 1 meal a day, so that gives me more time to meditate. Okay, from 4:30 until either 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So 4-5 hours. My monk friends, he meditates 6 hours a day, but he get up around 3 o'clock in the morning. He sit until lunch. He eat 1 meal a day, just like myself. So he sit until lunch. So that means his priority is meditation is done. the rest of the day dedicated for anything that he need to be doing. Okay, teaching the Dhamma, meeting with the monks, go here and there. So the working life or the time that we give to others start after lunch until the evening. Okay, but the personal life start at the moment that he wake up. Okay, from 3 o'clock before lunch. So this is how he balance himself. Okay, so if we cannot find peace and happiness during the day, I think we miss something. Okay, we lost something valuable on that day. Remember, we can only live around 20,000 days, and in this 20,000 days, okay, it should be every day that we wake up should be the day that we can find peace and happiness in our life. And meditation help us to sustain that peace and happiness. That is why every day we should practice meditation here and there, if it's possible. If you love to meditate, if you love to see the result, okay, I suggest 30 minutes every single day, no matter what happens. Okay, if you get sick, you can meditate lying down on the bed. Why not, right? The body needs rest, and let it rest. But if your mind, still have energy, then you can meditate on the bed. But again, lying down is not a recommended position, right? Because we will be easy to fall asleep. Okay, all right. So this is the structure of our session. We would usually spend the first 25 minutes, okay, for wisdom talk. I will share with you the wisdom from the Buddha and my own experience of how to help everyone meditate better, to understand the nature of the mind, to deal with some obstacle in meditation, and perhaps to learn something to help us to live good life. That's the structure in the first section. And then for the second half of the section, we will spend at least 30 to, sometimes 35 to 40 minutes meditating together until 8:15 p.m. Okay, so hope everyone is doing well so far, and we will spend the second half, okay, from this moment to practice meditation together. So in case you are new, whatever meditation technique you have been practicing, it's okay. You don't have to change. Okay, here in this community, okay, you don't have to change anything. It's just this community for you to join, to have space, to have good friends to hang out with, okay, in the long term. That's pretty much it. Okay, but I will, as a meditation teacher, it's my job to share, right, and to teach and to guide how to meditate. So if you are new, you can follow my guided meditation instruction, or you can continue practice on your own by using this, this environment to help you to meditate much better. So whatever technique that you use, I like to emphasize here again before we sit, to make sure that you find the balance between physical relaxation and the mind relaxation. These two things must go together hand in hand, whatever technique you use. Without physical relaxation, the mind cannot be relaxed and the mind cannot be still. We must have both. And if too much relaxation, you may fall asleep. When you fall asleep, and that doesn't count because you lost conscious. Meditation is about being awake, being conscious, right? Being mindful of what's going on in the mind. So make sure you take care of this part. Body relaxed, but not too relaxed. And the mind relaxation, again, this is, you need to understand the nature of the mind, right? If you are a person who think a lot, then you might have to find the object that help to keep the mind still inside the body. Can be the crystal ball, can be the flower, can be the full moon, the Chinese star, can be anything that when you think of that help calm the mind down. It should not be something that when you think of that bring more problem, bring more worry, bring more craving to the mind, like think of the work, or think of the new phone, or the new car, or think of new clothes, those kind of things. The mind cannot be still if you think of those things. Okay, so body relax and mind relax. Find a technique that's suitable for your characteristic, and then your mind can come back and stay still. And the less you just stay in balance between relaxation and mindfulness, and let it be. Let it be is a good word, okay? No need to do anything. When you close your eye, you are not trying to achieve anything. You basically let go everything and let the mind be, okay? And let it be, and that allow it to sink deeper into the realm of peace and relaxation. That's pretty much the general idea of meditation practice in this community. All right? So Okay, I think everyone is ready. Whether you plan to sit on the floor or sitting on the chair, okay, first thing first, make sure you adjust your sitting posture. You may be sitting cross-legged or you may be sitting with both of your feet, okay, placed on the ground firmly, with both of your hands, palms up on your lap. Sit with your back and spine straight up, with both of your shoulders raised naturally. Make sure there is no stress and tensions, okay, remain in your physical body. You may need some pillow, some blanket to support your knees, support your back. It's okay. Bring them all, okay, all accessories that help you to have comfortable with your physical body. Let's take a few good deep breaths before we close our eyes. Welcome your attention back to your breath. Breathe in and out deeply and slowly. And notice how the body breathes. Notice the air pass through your nose, down to your throat, all the way to your abdomen and to the center of the body. Hold it for a moment before you breathe out and feel the area around the center of your body. And then slowly breathe out. Notice how your chest is rising as you breathe in and falling back in as you breathe out. Same thing with your belly, expanding when you breathe in and contracting back in when you breathe out. Feel comfortable of how the body breathes. Now slowly and softly close your eyes. Welcome everyone back to the session. That was about 35 minutes of silent meditation. So hope everyone finds some inner peace inside yourself. If you can reflect on your practice in that 30 to 35 minutes, how many time that you spend on cleansing your mind, dealing with negative thought or wandering thought, and try to bring the mind back and stay still? And how many time or how many percent of the time that you actually have in the purification process, where the mind is already still, where you can be there for the rest of the session. Okay, so this session you may take like 20 minutes to still the mind, to bring the mind back, and another 15 minutes for the mind to stay still. What if you can shrink it down to 5 or 10 minutes for the mind to come back and stay still, and you spend another 30 minutes for the rest of the session to keep the mind still and allow the mind to stay there relaxingly? You will see the difference if this happens. The question is, how can you have the mind come back and stay still much faster than this session or than before? That's something you should keep in mind. Okay, and one of the reasons that it takes longer for the mind to come back and stay still, okay, maybe 75% of the time we spend on this process to still the mind, to let go the thought, to calm the mind down. And one of the reasons is because during the day we may not pay attention of bringing the mind back to the body more often. We're not so mindful about this. We think that, oh, I set meditation time in the evening, so during the day I'm just gonna do whatever the mind wants to do, just let it be. Okay, so, and when you come home, okay, you may have a hard time to keep the mind still in that 30-minute session that you set to sit with yourself. So utilize this, okay, here and there during the day. Ask yourself, where is my mind, and slowly bring it back. Can be 1 minute, can be even 10 seconds. It's better than nothing. So the more, the better for you. The more you discipline your mind to be back, the more the mind will be obedient. And during the day, the mind will be around here, around the body. May not be able to come back and stay inside the body, but at least the mind will be around here. Stay close with the body. And when we go home, we plan to meditate 30 minutes, and that make it easier for the mind to come back and stay still inside the body. Okay, just a simple tips. Okay, so today we have learned about having good friends. Okay, good friend is very important. Make sure you have more of them. The more the merrier. Okay, 1 is not enough, 10 is not enough. But having bad people in your life, bad friendship, okay, make sure you have less, okay, those people in your life, because one bad people can bring you, problem and suffering, okay, for the rest of your life. So be careful when dealing with people. And if you really have good friends, make sure you maintain good relationship. Okay, and that's very important. Don't neglect, don't take everything for granted. Don't neglect that relationship. Okay, nurture it, grow it, and hang out with them. That's a good thing. Okay, teach them how to meditate. Bring them to meditation. Okay, and now also we have talked about daily meditation. Some of you meditate 5-10 minutes during the day. It's okay. Okay, so let's see this week if you can set goal to sit for 30 minutes straight in one session. 30 minutes in one session every single day for the next 7 days until we meet again to see what happened. Okay, so stick with 30 minutes. Find the best spot for yourself. Okay, like Meranine said, she wake up at 3 o'clock and 3:30 in the morning. Okay, and that experience is amazing. You never know. If you never get up at 3 o'clock and sit and meditate, you never know how you feel. You never know what experience look like. So you need to find a suitable spot for yourself during the day and stick with that routine. Okay, let's say stay 30 minutes on that spot and to see what happened. Okay, and another thing is just, if you can, okay, make sure you jot down your experience every time you sit. Maybe one time a day, just one sentence. The technique that I use, the result, okay, any thought, okay, and how do you feel at the end of the session. So these 3 questions: technique, the result, and the feeling wise. Just keep the record, and later on when you come back, you start seeing the pattern of your mind of how can you deal with thought, how can you deal with sleepiness, and how come this session is so easy, the mind come back and stay still easily. So there must be a reason, and there must be a way for us to go back to the same experience. All right, so hope everyone have a good session today. Make sure you sit, make sure you come back to the cushion more often during the week. Okay, so Itzy said, I literally feel entirely different being after meditation. I completely understand that. Okay, when you sit, you disconnect from the whole world and you actually stay fully in the inner world, the world of no thought, the world of peace and happiness. It's just difficult to explain in word. Okay, we feel like we in different realms, we are different being. Okay, happy for you, Itzy. Okay. From Melanin, thank you. Continue successful, venerable everyone. Okay, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for sharing this experience. Okay, Lindsay. Okay, everyone, whether you are new or you regular participant, please feel free to stop by and meditate with us. Okay, once a week on Saturday like this, 7 to 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. And during the week, you meditate on your own. And at the weekend, you come back and share experience with friends and family members here. Okay, so discipline is another key to success. Get back to your seat no matter what happened into your life during the week. Okay, so everyone have a good weekend. Okay, stay safe, stay happy, stay positive. See everyone again next Saturday.